We know from both personal experience and consumer surveys that a boat's stability is very, very important to boaters. And it's no wonder. Stability can mean the difference between a great day on the water and, well, a whole lot of getting seasick. But what exactly affects stability? How do you know if a boat is going to be stable? Well, let's take a closer look. Check out this awesome boat for an example. It's got a very flat bottom, right? And we know that flat bottom boats are very, very stable. The deeper a V is in a boat's bottom, the better it'll cut the waves, but the more it gives up on stability. Another important factor to take into consideration is a boat's beam. Now, many people mistakenly assume that the wider a boat is, the better its stability. Not exactly. That may make a boat initially very stable, but once it begins to rock and roll, and all boats will begin to rock and roll no matter how flat or wide they may be, it wants to right itself with a rather violent, fast motion. So while its initial stability is good, its ultimate stability is not so good. Now, take a whole lot of other factors into account. You have to consider the boat's center of gravity. How high is it? What's the load like? Are the fuel tanks full? There are many different variables that come into play to determine a boat's stability. How can you tell if any particular boat you're looking at is going to be stable? Well, truth be told, from design alone, it's really hard to predict. The only way to be sure of just how good or bad a boat's stability is to get on it. That's not a bad thing. Actually, it's one of the cardinal rules of buying a boat. Never, never, ever buy one before you go for a sea trial. You really need to know what a boat's going to feel like on the water before you can make a judgment as to whether or not it'll be the best boat for you.